Hello, welcome to another video. I have decided to actually film this one and do like a Christmas theme one, but it's an update makeup one because I've started like doing makeup a little bit more differently and more frequently as I started a new job, and I want to show you how I do my makeup and the products that I use. Some of the products I don't actually use them as much, so I won't mention some of the products, but some of the products I use them. I use a lot of products, but it's kind of exciting because I planned this out. I have a little plan ready. I don't even need to look at it. I have a plan of what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do my makeup. So let's get down to it. I'm gonna start off by prepping my skin. So I always say to people, how do you prep your skin? Obviously, you go in, you do your cleansing, then you do your exfoliation, then you go into your moisturizing, well, toner, then moisturizing for some people. Some people straight into the serum and then the moisturizing. So I'm just gonna go and tell you the cleanser. I use the cleanser and then I use the exfoliator. I have this new exfoliator. It's actually called, I actually recommend these to people because people don't actually believe me, but I use this exfoliator called Origin, and it's like a charcoal exfoliator. It's like in a brown bottle. I would recommend you to use that because I use it to remove blackheads and open up my pores, because I used to get acne, but I kind of just open up my pores so I can release all the impurities off my skin. But I don't use it all the time because it can dry out your skin. And so I use it occasionally, and it's just to remove the dead skin, because obviously you don't want your makeup falling off. You don't want your makeup falling out of it. You really want your makeup to sit comfortably on your face. I also use this serum, the Origin serum. I have multiple serums, but I use this serum in particular in the morning. It's a glow boosting serum. I always recommend this to people. It's the Origin glow boosting serum. And I just pump 3 pumps into my hands and I really work it in. It's basically infused with vitamin C, and the whole aim of the serum is to brighten the areas of the skin. Brighten my areas of my skin using the Halo filter, which I also still use, but I do say to people, you have to really work with the skin underneath, then really go out with the skin with your makeup. Your skin is the base, the canvas, and then you put on the artistry onto your face. Then I go in with this moisturizer. I do have combination skin, so I do get oily skin during the day, so I don't want to put something heavy. I use the Clinique Moisture. I was lucky because someone actually gave this to me, so I wouldn't have known this brand, but I've always wanted to try Clinique. The reason why I wanted to try Clinique is I always see the stand and I always think I want to start using Clinique, but I never got around to using it. But Moisture is really useful for anyone to use, whether they have dry, oily, or combination skin. Me, because I have combination, I get oily areas, but the good thing is I'm not skipping moisturizing my skin. I'm still moisturizing my skin. I'm still putting some sort of hydration into my skin, because if you don't put hydration into your skin, you're basically denying your skin the necessary vitamins, the necessary water, the water retention that it needs, like the hydration that it generally needs to keep you looking nice and keeping your skin healthy. Because once you start denying your skin hydration, the hydration goes somewhere else. If you're not drinking enough water, the hydration goes to other parts of your body. So it starts to zap it out of the skin because it doesn't really see the skin as it's like the most important thing. So it's really important to really hydrate your skin, especially if you don't drink enough water. Again, with the Moisture Surge Clinique, it's really good because it's not heavy. It's like a little serum, so it's kind of like the serum that I put on before. It's kind of like a really lightweight serum, so I don't actually feel it. When I get to 23, I got to 23 and I've kind of just run away from products that are heavier. When I was younger, that was all we wanted. We wanted what everyone else wanted. And now that I'm 23, I just want something comfortable to wear. You know what I mean? Like when you go out, you don't want to always have to wear the most outrageous outfit that doesn't feel comfortable to wear. You want to wear something comfortable but makes you look good when you have to go out. That was it. So it's kind of like you got into this age where you kind of want to show yourself but in a different way. And I just really like Clinique because it is comfortable. It's just for everyone. It's really just a comfortable brand in general. Okay, I'm gonna go in with it. This is the e.l.f. one. I know. I really want to see if I can see the Tilbury one because I've been seeing... I know that this is the dupe to it, but I want to know how good is Charlotte Tilbury? If you never use Charlotte Tilbury, how are you going to know that this is the dupe? This could be just like... This could be a shittier version of the Charlotte Tilbury filter. You don't know. Because I've never tried the filter. So I want to someday try that instead. But that's the e.l.f. Halo filter. My MAC Radiance primer. I got given that. And ever since then, I just use it. Because I used to use the Power Grip primer. And the Power Grip primer, I don't know, loads of people had negative things to say about it. And I have nothing negative to really say because I was always a slow makeup applier. But I had friends who said it never worked the way they wanted it. It always peeled off their makeup. It always just had a tacky... For me, tacky primers are not so good because tacky primers kind of lift up and cause a patchy look to the makeup. Like, if you know what I mean, like the Power Grip primer is good, but it's bad as well because it's just a really tacky primer that is supposed to be like glue when you stick it, which is okay for some people. Some people like that, but I remember when I was using the stuff that I would get from TikTok and their primers were like making my makeup really patchy. And I was like, bro, I hate this. So I started using this recently. And I love how it gives me a glow from within. It's just really hydrating, but it also gives me a glow. So it's like, oh, it's like I'm looking at a really glass skin. And I didn't even put anything like extremely weird on my face. It's just giving me a glass skin. Literally. Glasses dents aren't even going away. Like, I put a filter on and my glasses dent has not even gone away because that's my dent. That's where my glasses is always on my face. Okay. So I've put on the filter, but it feels like I put on like foundation, which is so weird. Like, I could walk out with just this on. It feels like foundation. It feels like I've got everything on anyway. But next up, we have eyebrows. So I have this Benefits brow wax that I just recently got, and I literally did a blog review about this. This brow wax sped up all my shifts in like a space of 10 minutes. Like, I have never been so on time to a shift, like that I had to sit down for a bit. But once I got this, the day that I got this, I had got my brows tinted by the lady and we worked together. So, you know, I went up to her. I obviously paid for my wax to be done. It wasn't expensive for me personally. It was actually the same price as when I go to my like local and get my brows tinted. So it was quite good. She's like, okay, hey girly, and she picks what color to brow tint me. And obviously I always say hi to her. So I said to her, you can do my brows when I see you. And then after the shift, she did my brows. And then the next day I come in and I'm like, I want to have one of those brow waxes. Show me the best thing for my eyebrows. She says to me, girl, you should try the Precisely Brow Wax. She shows me all the shades and I'm like, how's there so many shades? Like, There's so many shades. There's not just like a clear one and a black one. There's like there's like a auburn. There's like different shades. There's light brown, there's medium brown. I got the shade 4.5. At first I was gonna go for a 5. I was like, my eyebrows are black, so go for a 5. She said it's easy to control brows and fill them in than it is to remove brows. So she recommended that I go for the shade 4.5, and it actually works. It really does work. Like, it's got the same texture as, let's say, the elf wax, elf brow glue. So when I originally got the Got2b glue, I was like bragging about how I like the glue, and I did, until I noticed that the consistency was so annoying. And it wasn't like I bought a new brow glue. I didn't buy a new brow glue. That was the same brow glue that I had been using. So it was making my makeup harder, and I was taking longer because I was actually just constantly like waiting for it to dry, and it was always wet, and it was always like everywhere. So one day I go to like my local Superdrug, and I'm like, okay, let me go and get a random brow gel. I asked the people in the shop, like, oh, is there a brow gel you would recommend me having? And they don't know of any brow gels. The girl's like, I don't have brows, so I don't do my brows. I'm like, oh, okay. And then another girl's like, I don't know. Try e.l.f. So I go to e.l.f. I get the brow gel. The brow gel is quite good. Like, I'm not gonna joke. This brow gel is quite good. So I start using that for a bit until I found this brow gel. And as you can see, it's just speeding everything up. It doesn't stain anything, so you can move it a bit. It does feel it in as well. It does give it a bit of color as well, but that's not the whole point of it. Like, you can literally lift it, move it, shape it. I don't even know what it is. It's not like it stains the brows, and it's yeah, and it's not like watery either. It was really nice because I go and I get this brow gel, and I'm like, bruh, damn, like this brow gel is actually OP. So I start using the Benefits brow gel, and it's actually really good. Like, I feel kind of like more confident in my brows. And then I take a picture of it, and I'm like, my first time doing my brows, and I'm like, I used to be that girl no one liked having do their brows. Like, everyone will be like, you can't do makeup. Now I'm doing my brows, and people are like, whoa, you're so good at makeup, bro. And I'm like, no, I'm really not. Like, everyone would say, can I do your makeup? Like, I couldn't do makeup. And I never really believed that I was good at makeup until I started my new job. Like, it's really, it's really funny because for the first time ever, I know I can do makeup. So yeah, this is how it is. So now filling in my brows. I'm using the pomade that I normally use, which is the Revolution one, because I still haven't found a pomade that does it for me. But as you can see, I'm so heavy-handed. I should go a bit lighter, but don't worry. It's kind of like the brow gel saves me a bit. I know I am heavy-handed, but don't worry. I can erase it with concealer. Yes. But yeah, I was spending 20 minutes every day when I was using another brow gel to do my eyebrows, and I was like, oh, like I was getting really frustrated because I wasn't really getting the result I wanted. I was like, oh, then I'd come in with my eyebrows and be like, how did you get your eyebrows like that? Like, so I'm just gonna go in with my concealer. I'm still using the same concealer, the e.l.f. concealer. This one's gonna run out soon, so I should get a new concealer soon. This one's running out, so I need to get a concealer. But this time the concealer is better because I can actually see it running out. Like, I can actually see it running out. Like, the edge of it is like gone to the bottom. Like, it's really good. Because before, my concealers would never show me that I was running out. So I would be dipping in it and I wouldn't be able to know if I ran out or not until I needed it. Guess they really figured out the formula, or unless it's me storing it. Maybe it's something to do with how I now store it. I don't even know. Okay, so just really filling out the brow. I know my brow looks a bit weird, but it will work once like it's shaped. Ooh. But I've been getting confident with my brows. I'm actually getting more confident with them as I go along. Like, I'm not as scared with my brows. Like, I'm actually just going along with the jazz. Because I used to be so frightened with everything to do with makeup. Like, I used to be so frightened with it. But now I'm not so much. Like, imagine it only took me a year to learn how to do my brows. Like, and I didn't even have someone really show me. I just had to really jump in. Like, I jumped in and now I can do my brows. Like, I really say to people, if you have confidence issues with drawing brows or doing brows, just do it. Because you don't know until you actually try. So I got my brow, I got this side done. It's this side now. Like, I always have one brow that is always worse than the other brow. I have one brow that is worse than the other brow. If anyone gets that, please do comment. I have one brow that's always worse than the other brow. It's always like the brow that I've done cannot match that brow. The PDA. I had PDA and I showed you guys PDA. PDA was my lover. Like, I was obsessed with PDA. I went outside with PDA. I did my homework with PDA. Like, I just like PDA. So, you know what I did? I found a colour that was similar to PDA because we don't have PDA at my workplace. And I was like, I need that colour. But then when I looked in the drawer, that colour was gone. And I was like, so I ordered it online. I was like, instead of like crying about it, go and order it online. Also tell someone that it's run out, obviously, that I couldn't purchase it. So I like purchase it and I'm just waiting for my I'm waiting for the colour that I said was similar to PDA, but I fell in love with the same as PDA, which was actually Business as Casual. Business Casual or Business as Casual. That shade is OP. Like, it's like the Lustier Glass. Like, I really like the Lustier Glass lipsticks. Like, they're so gorge. I don't have a eye base, which is really silly. I should have got an eye base, but I don't have an eye base because obviously I don't have that kind of money. But I'm going to use my concealer and hope it doesn't crease. I know people are like, oh, why should I use a concealer if it's going to crease? And I'm like, bro, it probably won't crease. Like, what are you going to do with your eyes? Like, just blink all the time? Like... But yeah. But I do need an eye base, obviously. I am trying to get one, but I just don't know what brand does some good eye bases. I understand that my eye base right now, the e.l.f. one, the eye base in this video is like, our eye base is like really not so good because it's not really an eye base, it's a concealer. but it does what it does. Like, I don't have an eye base, partly because I've never found one, which is so irritating, but it is what it is, really. Okay. This bit is the more fun bit because I actually designed this based on like a Christmas theme. So I'm going to go in with some red and really start going where the crease is and just start packing some red. Obviously we will be blending it out anyway, but I'm going to start off with the red in the crease area. Then go in with the gold up on top. But I really want the red here. Oh, my eyeliner. Oh, I haven't done eyeliner like this before, so that's why it looks like that. But I am going to blend it out and keep it harsh at the edge. Like, how do you like a cup of tea, you know, cold? Like, like some people like iced tea, you know, so. Okay, let's get in with the mascara and just mascara up. I'm using this mascara that I got. It's the, because I have really small lashes. This is the Estee Lauder mascara. And I've been able to really get into the lashes and not really stain my face as much as before, because I used to stain my face because I used to use the really big eyelash ones and I couldn't really get into the places. So I really use this mascara because it has a really thin lash one and it's really good. Okay, I really got into my lashes and I didn't stain my face. It comes out. If I don't get my Giorgio Armani, I can't do this. I can't work without my Giorgio Armani. Okay, really get in there with the foundation, get in the creases. That's what I would do, get in the crease. And just really work it in. Blend it in. A full coverage isn't a full coverage when it doesn't cover the whole face. Full coverage. I got a full coverage face. Okay, let's really get in there. I'm gonna keep on going in. My mascara is everywhere, bro. I really thought this mascara was OP. Now that I look at the mascara, I'm like, why is my bottom lash so nasty? So I'm using my Sleek foundation, but I normally use my Giorgio Armani one when I'm going to work because it just feels nice and comfortable and it feels like a Lush kind of foundation I started using. I did put a makeup blog of this, so I use it in the shade 10, Tan Deep, and that's really nice. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Friends, and they were like, I really like the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, so it's really nice. Like, it was really nice hearing that they like it as well. An alternative to it, I would say, would be the alternative to this concealer that I'm probably gonna purchase because I've seen it, is the Too Faced one, because I've actually fallen in love with the coverage. So I'm actually going to go and get the Too Faced concealer. Once they shade match me. I think I'm a chestnut. I think I'm chestnut or mocha, but I think I'm definitely chestnut stick as well. The Bronze Soul. The caramel one is like the third shade up. That one is gorgeous. So the second to last one, I was matching someone and I was like, if they have it in stock, I'm gonna take it and like buy it now. But they didn't have it in stock. I looked at her and I was like, shit. But I knew I was going to purchase it anyway. So I just like pretended I wasn't going to get it myself. But I was. But yeah, I was going to actually get it myself. Because I really like the shade. I love how creamy it is, the bronzing stick. And I want to use it to really bronze up my face. So I was like, I'm going to purchase it. Okay, it is giving a dewy finish, gorgy. This is a Charlotte Tilbury wand. Like, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury like wand. I'm actually using that. This is what I'm using. Oh my gosh. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand. High blush. So I'm using that. I haven't used this since I was like in school. Like, I haven't used this in a while, but now that I'm using it, I'm so thankful that I'm using it in like the proper way. Like, I'm using it now that I'm like, you know, professional makeup artist. Like, you know, because the last time I used it, I was a beginner. So like, I'm glad I'm using it again, but it's really nice, like so good. But like, I mean, I was a beginner 3 years ago, but I'm not using the one from 3 years ago. I actually purchased it. I know it sounds silly, but I actually purchased it like a couple of months ago. Actually, not a couple of months ago, like, yeah, 2 months ago. And I was like, oh, I'm going to use it. I never used it. So it was really nice using it again. I was like, oh, might as well. Like, what's anyone going to say? But I really liked it. I really liked it because it was so easy to applicate stuff with. So I started using it again. So it's now like my new thing now. Oh, it's so uneven around my eyes. Like, some people get really good eyes, but I don't. It's really even this out around the face. Like, that dent in my eye is just literally just so annoying. Like, I just don't like using stuff. Like, whenever I want to use something, I never use it because I don't like it. I just don't like it. So I just like use products and I don't even like I just buy products and I don't even use them, and I'm like, bro, like, I kind of really like it, but I just didn't use it. And I'm like, what? Why did I do that? I have that habit and it's really like bad because I have it and I'm like, I haven't even opened it. Like, ugh. What's that one product that I never use? And then I saw it and I was like, what? I still have this? I think it was the iconic highlighter, but I know why I didn't use it. I hated it and I was like, ugh, never. I'm never using that shit face. So yep, I've really highlighted those areas of my face and I've blended it out a bit more. And I've highlighted my nose, my chin, and my cheekbones because I really want to define those areas. Gorgy. So that is not it, because I also have my lipstick that I have got. I was actually originally going to give it to my mom. Then I turned around and I was like, I'm going to take it back. She hasn't even used it, so I'm going to take it back. It looks like the shade that I actually ordered online. It's the shade of Attention, and it's the Maximal Silk one. It's the Maximal Silk one, and it's so gorgeous. But red lipstick is so dangerous to use because it's not like other products. It does stain, and it does stain the teeth. Oh my gosh, really like the red lip. I got my red nails as well. Okay, let's down my hair. It actually suits my hair. Like, I'm actually so gassed. I go in with the setting spray I have. Where is the setting spray? I'm gonna have to go look for it. But I have the Iconic one, but I have another one that's really good. Gorgeous. And that is for the video. I actually really like how I just changed up my makeup looks in the space of this. But this is a Christmas special, so have a good Christmas and bye.